moving it along, I don't feel the need to remind you, hey, you need markers. I also don't feel the need to remind you, hey, you know, we will go over breathing instructions. All of your, that's funny. Okay. So, when you have your patient come in the room, everything from the waist down off. Actually, bra needs to come off too for females because it will actually come down low enough to actually be in L1, L2. Unless you're at OSC, they do not care. And smock, sometimes they'll have them not change either. Also, you want to make sure belly button rings, if they will take them off, please have them do so. But most of the time, they'll just leave those in place. Patients will be like, I can't remove it, it's gonna close, it's too. No, it's gonna take us to this, but sure. You just annotate, again, patient would refuse to remove body jewelry. So, you wanna make sure we have those. So, and all of your breathing instructions are suspended respirations, but you also treat this one like you do an abdomen, okay? Deep breath in, blow it out, hold it out. Again, we don't want to compress anything. We want it to be as fluid as possible. Make sure your table is at the appropriate height. When you're setting up, I'm gonna go ahead and put it at 40-inch image grid. I'm not gonna worry at the moment trying to get all this lined up. It's fine if you want to. You wanna, you know, hey, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do all this before I put my thing in, that's fine. Push this out of the way, okay? It'll still be lined up, I promise, when you come back through. You can toss that over there in the trash can behind you, please, thank you. All right, Miss Natalie. Pop. All right. She's not gonna lower this hand before you. Nope, sure.
You better be nimble.
I'm gonna be a little rude today to my patient. All right, pop those lights off. All right, so we're using a 14 by 17 for all of your lumbar projections, except for which one? Which one do you?
Oh, the oblique
The spots.
spot.
The spot is the only one we don't use a 14 for. It's gonna be lengthwise for all of them. We're gonna start with our L spine first, okay? All right, got it locked in. All right. So now, as I mentioned, the majority of the time, unless they specifically say they only want lumbar, we're automatically gonna do lumbosacral and at the crest, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and open up to my 17, and I'm gonna open out to my 10, okay? Find her ACEs here. She's got great ACEs. And again, follow it up here to the top of the crest, okay? Don't be afraid to get in there. Go ahead, float your tabletop to the top of the crest. And I need to go mid-sagittal. Please do not go by the seams in their pants on work off day. So, you need to ask her to point where her belly button is, or find the xiphoid. If I'm my xiphoid, I'm a little off center. So I'm gonna come over like that, okay? So I've got my 10. I still feel like I'm a little off center. I think I'm off center. Hold on. Straighten you up a little bit. Don't be afraid to get your patient table straight first. Patient straight on the table first. I'm gonna get you, there we go. That's a little better. Okay. All right, so, there we go. Okay, that's better. So, these ones you put on your patient, okay? So, right, hey, this is the right side of the patient. Pop it right here in the bottom corner, okay? It's another reason why I do 10, so, because you will have some patients who like to put it up here, but you have to be mindful when you have a woman take her bra off, depending on
How much
the type of breast she has. It's either going to go to the side or it's going to come down just a little, so you may feel like you're touching and you're like, oh, I'm sorry. So, but the 10, there's a method to the madness for the 10. So marker here. You're not going to shield for any of your lumbar, okay? No shielding for this one. So Deep breath in, blow it out, hold it out. Natalie, show them what other patients like to do when you walk away and they don't watch you.
Oh, we move or we put our hands back.
Yes, this one right here. It's the big one. But a lot of times you'll see them do this. They'll have, and you're not paying attention and you miss that arm over here. So make sure you go to the head of your bed or your foot of your bed to make sure hands are still by the sides. Because they like to do that. All right, so this is our AP. AP speaks for itself. Oh, here's my sponge. All right. So Mr. Gardner, when he's setting up, this is technically the 45 degree, okay? It's easier to use it this way. You can still get a 45 degree angle holding it like this, and I will show you.